What audio? Yo, 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 yo. It's your boy Wayne Woods. I'm with the guys and we got the vibes. And I'm here with some very, very, very special guests. But let me get my guys introduced. Cash. What's going on, bro? Chris. How you so high so early? Dummy. Jules. My guy. The Pod Squad is back, and as you see, we got new vibes. Paradise has tricked out and redecorated, revamped the whole situation. Make sure you come out and check these guys out. But back to my special guest. I'm pretty sure if you haven't seen him, then you've been to one of his events. If you haven't been to one of his events, you've seen someone in one of his pieces. This guy is a great guy. We've had great conversation, and I'm here to introduce you guys to my guy, Guap. Give it up for my guy. Give it up for my guy. What the fuck is going on in here? Make some noise. Let's go. How we doing, my guy?
I'm good.
How we doing? Oh, man. I see you not alone.
Yeah.
I always want to make sure we get everybody you're with introduced.
Yeah, we got TKUSH.
TKUSH, how we doing?
Ronny Rebel.
Give it the fuck up. Give it the fuck up. Give it the fuck up. Now, this pod is special. This pod is very special. Last time you guys were here, supporting a great friend of ours, Eli 616. Right. You sat here. You already know the vibes.
Right.
Now, you guys all sat here, humble as ever, staying down, waiting your turn, in full support, and making Eli the star. And now we're here again for you, Guap. How we doing?
We good money.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Money. We here with the mask, and I just want to get right into it. How you feeling these days? You got masks all over the place. I mean, some people were a little earlier on to it than others.
Right.
How we feeling? How's the atmosphere, the mask?
I don't know. I feel inspired.
Yes, sir.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the fashion industry is a little bit different than music. So, like, it ain't shit new under the sun over here. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
So, like, to just be in line with great minds, that shit fire. You know what I'm saying?
And that's really a great way to look at it. I just wanted to see how you felt about it, get your opinions on it. Masks are everywhere now. Kanye's back in the mask from ever since the Yeezus thing. He got new masks now.
Right.
It's a mask world.
Real shit.
But just retracking things. Where are you from? We all know you a designer, but for those who don't know the early beginnings,
right.
How did you get into this designing world that we in now?
Well, I was born in Texas. I was raised in Philly.
Really?
Yeah, I was raised all around the city.
And when did you get to Philly?
Like 5 years old.
5? Oh, you was early on.
Yeah, I was young. So.
Do you really recall what things was like down there? Like the time spent down there?
I mean, traveling there, I guess I know. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, so you go back.
I don't know nothing like that. I'm too much from here. You know what I mean? So I don't know. But what got me in this fashion shit, honestly, I don't know, just art in general. So, you know, like, I don't really promote all of what I do, but shit, just art in general, you know? Painting, fucking doing tattoos. I feel like what really made me start wanting to just create the clothes was not being able to afford, like, the shit that was trending in this city. Mm. And I always thought it was a little corny, you know, growing up, like, seeing what people wore. I'm like, man, this shit corny. Like, I'm trying to be on some different shit, you know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
And then, yeah, You know, I feel
it just started from there.
Yeah, it started from there. Not wanting to look the same and not being able to afford the other shit that I want.
Now, not wanting to look the same, I can already tell because one thing you specialize in is the one-on-one pieces. Certain pieces you might see somebody with, you'll never see that again. If he ain't done sold it, if he ain't sell it, you won't find it. What was the first piece, one-on-one piece? What was the first fashionable thing you made once you stepped into the game? Was it a T-shirt? How everyone usually starts off. How'd you get in the game?
I didn't. I don't. I think I only made one T-shirt, and I got it on. You know what I mean?
Hey. So that was the original one?
Yeah. That's the only T-shirt I designed. Like, I sewn some T-shirts, but I felt like I started off making jackets.
Damn.
Yeah, like denim jackets.
At what age did you start making the jackets?
Shit. Actually making them probably like 3 years ago. But like, like reconstructing them and rewashing them, learning how to, make your own color dyes and shit like that. Yeah.
Now, that's something I was always interested in because when people say, oh, I make my own clothes, sometimes I can be real, like, simple-minded. I can't, like, see it. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. It's like, are you, like, taking scissors and then, like, going to the sewing machine?
Right.
But then when you mention the dyes and all that, that fucks me up. I'm like, are you doing that at the crib? Like, do you just say, fuck it, I'm just doing this in the tub, I'm doing this in the sink? Like, what's the creative process behind it? Did you start with YouTube? What made you say, like, how did you know where to start?
I feel like shit, you get curious in anything, that shit gonna come to you. You know what I'm saying? But my mom used to sew. So it's like, that shit just, hand in hand. Like, she got a sewing machine just recently and sent me pictures of some bags she made. I'm like, and she just do that shit so effortlessly. So it's like,
hey, give it up for mom. Come on, let's give it up for mom, everybody. Y'all know how I get. Y'all know how I get. Give it up for mom. Yes, sir.
Yeah, she's like with them one-on-one pieces for her, she do like furniture. So it's like me seeing that and just bringing that idea. Like, I don't just have to change the shape. I could change the color of this shit. I could add. I could take away. So it's like, I don't know, to be able to take that shit out your brain and create that shit just be feeling good as shit.
Now,
especially on some one-on-one shit. Nobody else gonna have that.
Now, that's my whole thing. Usually people go crazy with the collections. Right. Crazy. Oh, I got this collection. I got that collection. I haven't seen heavy collections from you.
Right.
Like you said, you really feel the one-on-one vibes. Is there any point where you might do the collection type time, or does that just not interest you at all?
I mean, I feel like the more financial tie you get into it, it kind of is important. But it's like the art of it, the artistry of it, it's like that shit not important. You know what I mean? Like, you could literally reinvent some shit, and it's literally just one of them Jones. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I really don't necessarily care,
Ain't chasing it.
Yeah.
Now, speaking of chasing, heavy for the no chasing clout. We ain't trying to chase no clout. Every time I see you out, you got your mask on, you're dipping and dodging, you quick shake, yeah, bro, yeah, and we out of there.
Right.
Why always so low key? Why we always in stealth mode? Where does it come from?
I guess it's like, I don't know, like talking to this nigga, he'll have you and this nigga, like talking to either one of these niggas, they'll have you on some like fast forward shit, like we only doing shit because that's what's necessary. You know what I mean? And it's like the lingering, I don't know, like the playing, like, I don't know, like genuosity is very important.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? Like when you meet someone, I feel like that shit is very important. Like,
Yes, sir.
I don't even know how to break that shit down to you. So it's like
Top importance.
Right, and when you around a lot of entities that's not genuine, it's like, why linger? You know? I don't know. Yeah, so. And people just be in it for the wrong reasons too, so it's like, yeah. And I don't really feel like relationships is mutually beneficial. Yeah.
Now, it seems like you're very protective of your mental, very protective of your peace.
Try to be. Try to.
I understand in this industry of entertainment, you know, it calls for so much energy, being up at all hours, crazy diets. But with protecting your peace, sometimes creating the boundaries is hard at first. Did you have like a hard time at first having boundaries? Did you feel like maybe you were a little bit too open in the beginning, which made you have to fall back? Or have you just always been conscious of being protective of your peace?
Nah, I feel like I just was blessed of not necessarily knowing anybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like that's, you kind of, it's like you kind of got an advantage. You know what I'm saying? I'm coming to your block every single day. I only know one person on your block. You see me with a camera in my hand, some clothes or some shit. Like, I'm no threat to you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I just feel like, and I be everywhere, so I just feel like that shit was, I kind of like was able to take advantage of that. Like somebody that know you, and you start making some jeans, some clothes or some shit, and they iffy. They'd meet me, and then they'd be like, oh, no, shit, and they'd spend $200 in your face.
Now, like I said, you're not here alone. We got Kush, and we got Ron with us. Right. How we doing, fellas? How we doing? Hella photo shoots coming, hella photo shoots dropping. We had the hat line dropping. Tell us about it. We'll start with you. We got it on as we speak. Let's speak to it.
Right now, I'm in ninja mode.
And what is that?
I'm on a hiatus.
A hiatus? Why a hiatus? You was just out here. Hats was out here. What's going on?
The hats out here.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Where you see me at? Just know my head in the clouds.
My dog. And how about you, Kush? How we feeling? Photo shoots on photo shoots.
I'm feeling good, man.
Yes, sir.
Good, trying to stay creative.
Yes, sir. Now, we know we got Ron on the hiatus. What's going on with you? What do we have next? What's popping?
Just more content, letting the work speak. Yeah, and like I'm feeling like my boy Ronnie too, just like working.
Just working.
Yeah.
Y'all ain't trying to say too much, so I'm gonna ask y'all a lot then. Now, these shoots, right?
Right.
Fly as hell. I'm trying to get like
it.
you, big dog. When you come with
it.
the creative direction with your shoots, is it something you sit and plan? Is it something you like really take a lot of time to go through, or is it really just free play, freelance? You just out here point and shoot. It's just you getting it off how you feel right then at the moment.
Like a lot of it is like planned and like thought out in a sense, but like the inspiration be random. It'd be like so random, like on some ADHD shit. Like for real, like my mind be like, I mean, everywhere. So like even if you look at like the shoots that I do, like each one is different. Like there's no like, and I'm content with that. I like want to display like versatility and not like, you know what I mean, like no box shit. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Now, when I see your shoots, we got crazy, fly, different kind of shoes a regular person wouldn't wear. You already
sure.
know what I'm trying to say.
For sure.
We got fits regular people wouldn't wear. And this is for, you know, the majority. I mean, your whole gang. I mean, the whole vibe is, I would say, different than the average. Do y'all feel like y'all slept on? Like y'all being seen out here? Or is that something we not worry about? We just head down? Because we know you don't chase the clout. My fault. I know you don't like questions like that. But we just speaking to the other guys who may feel a little different. I mean, like I said, you just dropped the headline, big guy. I mean, like, how we feeling, dude? What's going on?
Things is moving congruently, so you gotta just look at it from where I'm in ninja mode. I've been making more money than I ever made creatively, and I don't even post on Instagram.
Yes, sir.
It's just about like placement, how you working, and making yourself too accessible to this next generation, who kind of way more even lost. For sadly, people like me, like I'm more involved and more evolved than some of them, like past it, where a lot of people has been. So it's just like I can't feel like I'm in a rat race or like I'm succumbing to certain things because I'm learning so much so fast. I know way more than I learned last year. And it's just like, where's you taking this knowledge? I ain't even a designer. I'm a philosopher at the end of the day. So, like, me thinking about all that in perspective, like, just the conversations that I had with people would just be like, ninja move, hiatus, let the work speak. Because that's the only way, that's the only way we going to get. You see us.
Yes, sir. So, every day with it.
Exactly. They
every day with it.
So the creative direction where you talking about it from that perspective, everything calculated. We one of them ones. So everything calculated.
Yes, sir. That's what my guy Eli said. One of them ones. Now, to touch back with you, Guap. I spoke at Eli, but not just Eli.
Right.
You nice behind that camera.
Yeah.
That's something I slept on after, I follow you. Go through your things, all that. Right. I ain't realized until Don't Call Me that you shoot vids. Was that the first one? Did I miss a couple?
I mean,
yes, sir.
Like a lot of the art I do, I don't not be.
That's your shit.
That's my shit.
Don't call me.
Come on now, stream that shit. Eli 616.
You should put it on Apple Music.
No, you gotta play.
Y'all know what y'all doing.
You gotta play that joint at the beginning.
Y'all know what y'all doing. Come on,
call me.
Come on now. Yeah.
Yeah, the through the face. No, but yeah.
The videos, yeah.
No, but a lot of the art forms I do, like it's not even that. I don't think you slept on it intentionally. I just I don't really work with just everybody. It's not even like about the bread or none of that shit. I just don't work with everybody. And then like being so selective of the people that I work with, it's like it's not a lot of videos done by me. You know what I mean?
Cool. So it's not me. It's more so it ain't that much out there that cool.
Right, yeah.
Cool. Now, with the videos, I always ask, do you take the lead on the videos? Because, I mean, with the between the creative direction with the clothes, I'm pretty sure you really can see it. Like, damn, he need to be in this. Like, I see this for him. But with the videos, do you let them tell you how they feeling and y'all collaborate? Or do you say, bro, I think that John I heard.
Right, 9 times out of 10.
Yes, sir.
they playing me the songs and just letting me choose, and then I'm just like, all right, look, this how this young guy be, like, you know. So yeah.
Now, when you creative directing, don't call me, because I'm telling you, that's my shit.
Right.
That's really
now,
my shit.
That was a on the spot scene. So literally, directing that joint wasn't even a real direction. That shit was like real life. They was really out there playing the music right there. I'm like, matter of fact, we shooting that shit right here. Like, you know what I mean? They wanted to use other things. I'm like, no, that shit used up. I don't really like using scenes that's so used up. Like, it's just, I don't make me feel nothing. So we used a regular block right there.
I'm telling you, that's my shit. That's my shit. Between it's certain sometimes. I believe in universal, like the equation just being correct with certain things. The vibe of the song, the video, just lines up perfectly for me. Yeah. And that was really one that connected for me. I can't explain why, but that's really my shit. Like,
I mean, subconsciously, you probably peeping what I did with the colors and his
that ad-libs. Green is hard with the purple.
Yeah,
that's my shit.
Yeah, and then like the ad libs, if you go to rewatch that shit, I definitely fuck with the color. Yeah.
Now, how is it working with Eli? Just being a part of the creative direction, helping the videos. I know you guys are like brothers, all of you guys, right. Mirrors of each other. Literally. It's nothing I forgot.
Right, literally.
But, I got to ask you personally, for the viewers, all that. How is it working with your guy? What's the vibes like? Is it easy? Hey, bro, I think this. And he like, yeah, let's try it out. Or is it, I'm not sure.
I mean, I feel like he a real lifer. So he like testing his reality. Like whatever we call it, shit. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like it's easy working with him. You know what I'm saying? Super easy. And then his work ethic is just on some, like he put a lot of, I don't know, he just put a lot of time in his shit. And when he hit me up for that shit was just, I didn't even know he was dropping this. He dropped the song next day, like, I'm trying to shoot this jump. I'm like, all right, bet. Yeah, and you heard that shit, so I'm like, all right.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
So, I know you going to tell me, just letting things flow, just letting things come to us, taking our time. I know the vibes. But what's next? What comes next? I mean, we have the fall, we have the winter. Like you said, we're not big on collections, things of that nature.
Right.
What's next for Guap?
Shit. Everything I've been doing. Just on a, just everything I've been doing. I feel like it's just consistency. I'm on almost anything that you see or feel or, the success is just consistency. So it's just like everything I've been doing. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Now, do you have any advice other than be yourself? Because trust me, I'm in tune with the vibes. I can only imagine. Right. But some people need a little more than that. Everybody not truly in tune with themselves.
Right.
But do you have any advice that you can give anybody that's trying to maybe not be hands-on with the design as far as fashion, but anybody trying to create at any capacity?
Yeah, I can give advice. I feel like the best advice is to, literally tune out or try to, as much as possible, what you see that's around you. Like, we all are, joined together consciously, if you're aware of it or not. So it's like, to be able to tap into who you are and what you are, sometimes you just need to, be more emotionally intelligent, know yourself type shit. Because, I don't know, I feel, I don't know, it's just real low vibrational for people to come around somebody, you know, you which is a positive thing, you inspire by them. But what is not positive is that you want to be like them. And like you really cut yourself off because it's like, and it kind of fuck up your reality too, because now it's like, oh, I only would be hot if I was like him. You know what I mean? When you ain't really give yourself time to, because I feel like the baby right now, like, his sound corny as shit. Look how big he is. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so it's like, yeah, I don't know. And he's big, like, he a big artist. So.
Outside of all the ripping, the running, the coming up with new ideas, what else is important in the day for Guap? What else is important other than the running around, all the hecticness, all the extras of the world?
All the extra shit of the world, that shit never really important. So it's like, what's important is whatever I put time in, you know? Like, I don't really feel like I live off of my art. You know what I'm saying? So it's like if I'm doing whatever I'm doing for that day, what's on the agenda, that's what I'm doing. You know what I mean? I don't really got no, I don't even know the word I'm trying to look for. No real set agendas, you know? Yeah. Which is kind of bad, but it's good at the same time. You know what I mean? Like, you see me how I just be somewhere, and then I'm mingling this, that, and the third, and then I just dip off, and I'm somewhere else doing something different. So it's just like, I feel like that's good, and I'm kind of blessed to be able to live like that. You know?
Now, having these talks always makes me now wonder, do you desire to be under the big fashion houses and like Louis Vuittons? You know, as the common mind might assume, everybody who designs clothes want to be the greatest designer that works under Louis or
right.
Maison Margiela.
To be completely honest, the era that we in, the location we in, I don't really care to design under nobody else's shit. It's almost on that type time, like, it would be an honor, you know what I mean, to be able to have that type of job and really hold weight in any of those houses, like, you know what I mean? But at the same time, it's like, I feel like your name is more important than the house. So, yeah. It's like, you could, you know what I mean? You could start tomorrow and just start creating, like, something. Like, it could be anything. It could be a sculpture. And then it could take you 6 months to finish it. And when you show the world, it's like, nobody can deny that shit. You know what I mean? From a beginner to a professional level, like, time and quality of any art form is there. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
So, yeah, I don't really care for that.
We had a talk some time back. Real intense talk.
Right.
A lot of people got in tune with this talk.
I'm crying.
Because you know where I'm going.
Yeah.
And I got to bring this to the forefront because I want everybody to go out. I want everybody to comment when they see this. Go under the Twitter, the YouTube, John, comment. I'm going to put this all on the motherfucking Instagram, John. They going to see this.
Talking about cash out, y'all.
We had a talk on influence.
You about to start talking about cash out.
We had a talk on influence. Thug or Future. Now everybody want to laugh. It was so intense. It was so intense. And it was, oh. So everybody just go on the YouTube comments. More influence on today's generation. Thug, Future. Influence overall, correct?
Yeah.
When we talk strictly music.
I feel like overall.
Overall.
Sonically,
mm-hmm.
I mean, like you were saying, Future influenced a lot of people. But at the same time, it's like Thug did too. So if you want to just not talk about sonically and just talk about in general. It's just like, you know.
We gonna get the responses. We gonna get the responses. I'm standing firm. I'm standing firm.
All right, what you standing firm on? Oh, that Future is
Future, I feel like
influential, right?
Future was the most influential on the current game because
where did you live when you first heard of Future?
in Philly.
You lived in Philadelphia.
Yes, sir.
All right, where you live when you first heard of Thug?
In Philly.
All right. Do you realize Philadelphia is one of the hardest cities in this this country? And I'm talking about hard, like as in like the regular people is a little just rough around the edges. You know how shit be.
Yeah. Listen, man. I seen a lot of people when that man came in, like T-Pain. He went through it. What's up with the auto-tune? We ain't quite. Future went through the same issue. Thug ain't have to wear that. Future wore that.
I mean, I remember being in barbershops. I know I was listening to Thug heavy, being in barbershops and shit like that, and then people.
Cause how he dressed. It was
exactly. So you don't think just cause how somebody dressed, people gonna tune out and be like, think that that's weird, or they not paying attention to him sonically because they over here saying this. You get what I'm saying?
I definitely
if you're that type of person, I ain't never really give a fuck what nobody thought.
I'm with you.
Did a good job
with you,
allowing me to be a free thinker, but at the same time, it's like your environment influences you if you wear that shit or not. Like I don't know. I don't feel like a lot of people from Philly was really feeling him just because of, like you just said, how he dressed, his appearance.
I feel that. And when we talk about influence, I know you ain't really stressing about the clout, but is having your imprint on the game, not even with you like owning any credit or anything like that, is your imprint on the game. Do you hold that important as all, or you just let the art do what it do, even on that time?
I don't know. I feel like with anybody, legacy, that shit is only lived by through other people who experience whatever you had to offer. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like the shit that be important really just be like shit, friends, family, stability, you know what I mean? Just shit like that. Like the shit that people don't really talk about, you know?
So the masses.
Shit that people don't really shine that light on, but like just the family type shit. That shit just, yeah.
OTF all the way, man. I understand. I know the vibes.
Like how we had to postpone. I was like, all right, say less. Like, you feel me?
And I thank you for that.
Yeah.
I definitely thank you for that.
But that's just life. So it's like, what's important, you know?
Yes, sir.
Right.
So outside of doing pieces for somebody, doing a video for somebody, do you see yourself collabing with anybody in the near future in the sense of maybe doing a one-on-one piece on a collaboration tip? How do you feel about collaboration in general?
I mean, I don't really post in all of what I do, but I technically I do collab with people. You know, I help people with their brands and shit like that. You know, sometimes just little marketing strategies, sometimes actual designs. You know what I mean, that's what we do collectively actually. Mm-hmm. So we all just hit. Like I send people to him all the time. Be like, yeah, hit up Ronnie. He gonna tell you the pricing and shit like that. But then we all just bring our minds to what you got going on and tell you what you lacking or like what, because there's tiers to this shit. Like if you just trying to be in it for bread, obviously there's some plugs that you need, but after they make the clothes, it's gonna be on some shit and you get to just sell your clothes. But if you try and do something a little bit more different, it might be a skill that you need to learn to get that shit done because it's too expensive to make that shit.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, quality
wise.
Sir. So.
Now, one thing that's very major part of the story for you, I feel like at least for right now, of course, so far. Glitch. The next one, if we do another glitch, I'd assume would be the fifth one, correct? We done knocked out 4 so far.
I think Kush was saying it's gonna be a 4.5, but yeah, technically it will be the fifth one.
Yeah. Okay. What was the mindset behind the first initial glitch? And then now that we here,
I don't know. It was two different mindsets. So it's like,
okay.
I guess in my head, like I was just saying, how we live in the matrix and shit. You turn on the radio, they saying what songs is popping and this and the third, but it's like it's a whole community and environment out this jump that it's not too much like that shit on it. So how could we put something together towards though the light not just on me and I'm just shining, or the light not just on him and he's just shining? Like literally, it's like on the whole community. Like you walk in that bubble, now you shaking hands with somebody you was trying to DM, but then you know how people on social media is like, or you might not know your social media just look like I'm not DMing him back. This shit not about no bread, or you know what I'm saying. Whole time you could walk up to that person and see and check their temperature and bump shoulders with these people. So it's like, I don't know. I was trying to put together something that as a community we could really just be like, look at us. Like, because it's a real renaissance happening in Philadelphia. Like, just artistically. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, for people to be sleeping on us as a community, it's only our fault. You know what I mean? Because, like, as we support each other, like, this nigga was just talking about this shit, how it'll be a random nigga in Atlanta. Mind you done seen this nigga in videos for like 3 years and shit like that. He decided to drop a song, all the hottest niggas, just like they, it don't matter who level is higher, they all in the video turning up to that song and shit like that. So it's like trying to, in a way, do that and like and support so people, people copy and they like copying and shit. Like monkey see, monkey do. So it's like if you doing some positive shit, people get to copy off of, or even just get motivated off of, or whatever. That shit is like, that shit's glitching and shit. Because otherwise you wouldn't be doing it. You know what I'm saying?
Now, we definitely knocking it out the park with that, to the point where you even did an all-female joint.
Right.
Now, whose idea was to say, man, let's switch it up. We gonna do the female joint.
I mean, honestly, that should just be like, we really be on one accord. Man, this nigga, that should be on one accord for real. But like, it was really like he was just on the tight time because he like, he want to support his women and like the women that's popping. Like, that one was a little bit more difficult to do in my eyes because it was like, what was it, the one right before that? I'm talking about the mics just broke first performance. That shit went stupid. Still. Then these mics didn't work. The ladies some of them was like, yeah, I'm gonna do it. Other ones like, yeah, I'm not performing or whatever. But it's like,
shut that bitch down without the mics though.
Yeah, exactly. But at the same time, it was like, that shit was just out of my hands. You know what I'm saying? So there was nothing I could do about that shit. So that shit just made me feel a little annoyed though, because I wanted the ladies to be able to be heard.
Yes,
we had singers and shit like that, whole totally different vibes. So,
I was there through the unfortunate event, but that I didn't want to make the real focal point.
Right.
The light that still shined through all of that.
Oh, no, for sure.
The ladies still threw down.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Being able to
shout out to them.
Being able to still see them get it off, I'm pretty sure there was some type of positivity out of that night. How did you feel?
For sure. I mean, it was little background shit that I was annoyed by, like not even a mic and shit like that. It was just little other shit, but everybody was saying how they still had a good night, shit like that. So
you are definitely one of the most low-key people out here. Your whole game.
I try to be.
But your work definitely speaks for one of itself. Everybody work definitely speaks for itself. I mean, you guys do excellent work. You guys move in sync, and you guys always uplift each other. And y'all really got the keys to success. Y'all really got the keys to success, and I just hope the best. Well, not hope the best, but I just know, the best will come to you guys. Now, before we go, it's been a little quiet for everybody else in the room. You sure it's nothing you guys want to touch on at all? I mean, with so much work going on, are we going to stay low?
All right, we gonna announce this joint here.
Oh,
But,
yes, sir.
like, all the glitches we've been doing with all the artists and stuff, we, like, been inspired to do something like a glitch tape. Like, we're, like, yeah, multiple artists and, like, multiple vibes. And it's, like, gonna be crazy coming out of the city. So, yeah, that's, like, a plan. That's, like, an ongoing plan. It's, like, living art piece. I'm gonna say that. It's a living art piece. It's alive. But
Yes, sir. Give it up for the motherfucking glitch tape. Everybody give it up for the motherfucking glitch tape. Glitch tape coming soon. Coming soon.
coming soon.
Oh, man.
Sooner than you think.
Has the artwork started yet? Or is this just a plan that's just still in fruition? We working on it.
A few songs are made, but not all that, like, artwork stuff yet. But, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's really gonna put the world on notice. I feel that way about it. Like, none like that. Actually, something like that has been done. But, like, it's gonna be different because we different. It's like when we win, the city win. And that's just how it is. Like, when we win,
Yes,
the city
sir.
win. And I can't say the same about everybody else. But for us, though, you know what I'm saying? Like that's how we think. Because, all right, let's say you're not on the tape, but you know somebody. Like, that John do what it do. Like, you in the light and you know him. The world is all nepotism. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's all, like, who you know. And, like, it's all about proximity, too. If you get closest to the sun, you'll shine. You know what I mean? Like, this is a good city to come to if you're artistic and you, like, want to grind. Like, Philly, New York, you know what I mean? D.C., like, all these cities is, like, great. But, like, you know what I mean? Our time now. Fuck with you.
Yes, sir. Anything we got over there that we want to speak on? You ain't necessarily got to give up any goods or nothing. I mean, we just got the glitch tape. I mean, but if you feeling like but I'm just, anything you want to say at all, good brother.
I just give y'all a little reassurance that, like, look, niggas just need to pay attention and just stop being so goddamn spiteful. Just relax, stay in y'all lane, do what the hell y'all gotta do, and actually make some goals. Life is so monetary. Relax. Learn about yourself a little bit. Learn about your fucking girl. Learn about whoever you're in a relationship with. Stop letting these, whoever they are, we don't know the forces that's fighting against us.
Oh, you already know.
Don't let these motherfuckers control y'all. Especially don't make us fight against each other. And remember, everybody trying to be a creative. Maybe your ass is an engineer. That's why you fucking suck at music. And I don't mean a goddamn music engineer. I mean, maybe you should be designing fucking bridges, bro. Okay? Push yourself. Maybe you should be an architect. I be fucking with y'all. Life is a meme. That's why I put all this stuff on Instagram and shit like that. I delete stuff.
Facts.
I'm damn near a master cut and sewer. I can professionally tailor clothes. I can I work with fucking fashion merchandising. It's so much, and I'm only 22. There's so many things that I could do already that is just like, calm down. You trying to claim these titles? Stop saying you're a stylist because you dress your friend. It's okay. Stop disrespecting people because you looked up things on YouTube. We all did that. But people have a motherfucking title, and you just need to pick something, and you can, be diverse in whatever you want to do, and that translate to the people. But stop lying to yourselves. Like, it's not that hard. Like, stop being so damn spiteful. I don't get it. All right, that's all I gotta say, because y'all ain't gonna hear from me.
Let's give it the fuck up for that. We gotta give it the fuck up for that. That was a good John. That was a good John. Now, it's all about peace. It's all about love. Always. It's all about unity and good vibes. And that's why we are here at the Morning Woods Pod. Guap, is there anything you would like to leave us off with at all? Any shout outs? Anybody you want to put on the forefront? Anything at all?
Shout out the gang. Shout out all of my supporters. You know what I'm saying? And everybody know, when I say the gang, they know who they are.
Yes, sir.
It's a lot of people, but really not a lot of people. But but you get what I'm saying?
If you know, you know.
Right, exactly. But, I appreciate you. Like, this is helping us spread what we got going on. Shit like that.
Yes, sir.
You want to shout out somebody?
Yeah. Shout out myself.
You got to. Sometimes you got to. That's important.
Yeah, shout out Eli 616. Shout out
the
Mark.
guy, man.
Shout out Adonis. Shout out Moody. Shout out Coda, Rody. Man, so many people. Carbon.
Where's Coda at?
I do not know. That's another
Where the
person.
fuck is he at?
That's another person. He be in his own world.
That is my fucking guy, man. Every time I see him, it's always love, pure generosity. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. I'm high.
Yeah,
but that's really
English
my guy,
language
man.
bullshit anyway, man. But that's another combo. I'm saying, like, you already know, crazy ass shit.
Oh man.
All right, shout out to my mom and my future baby mom.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Give it up for them. Because they always going to hold it down.
Right.
Always. You
Right.
watch.
Right. Same.
You watch.
Same.
Lastly, man, I thank you for always supporting the platform, always supporting us. You guys will always have our support. We'll get the follows, those who don't follow, just so we can tap in, do all the exchanges. Yo. I'm Wayne Woods. I'm with the guys, and we got the vibes. Let's get the fuck out of here, yo.